the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Pistons in Detroit. Looking at the Pistons, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, those small battles win the big war.
It takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down against Dirk. And the Mavericks 02 came back and won.
It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. And the continued absence of Thaddeus Young, the story for them.
Kevin, when you consider this injury that he has now, it's pretty clear. He's going to miss the rest of the playoffs.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Chase, he's in at shooting guard. Brook Lopez is out there with Hickson. Then there's Johnson, and it's Jennings in at the point guard. Now here's Drummond. Martin wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Freak. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Fires the three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now here's Jackson. Jumper off the screen. No good. Good D by Lopez.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Drummond with a screen on Jennings. Feeds to Ilyasova. And J.J. Hickson pulls it down.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And that one's good. Freak.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Drummond with a screen on Jennings. Jackson drives in. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Martin. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Jennings with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And there's the pass to Drummond. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Now here's Freak. He's got 10. Lopez, no luck.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. No way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here's Johnson. It's a 3-point game. And it's Martin missing. Jennings with the ball. And a wide open look for Freak. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Outside Jackson to the middle. Here's Drummond. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Drummond's got 5 now. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Chase, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, he's in a groove right now. The touch is flowing. 6 of 6 from the field.
And it looks like he's having one of those games, guys. He's starting to feel it.
Now here's Jackson. Ilyasova inside the line. The rebound by Johnson.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And stolen by Ilyasova. All alone, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Andre Drummond. Johnson comes in.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Johnson can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 6. Hickson sets the screen for Jack. 1:11 left in the first. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And there's the feed to Johnson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. 41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Got freed up. Nice work off the pin. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. So I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Pistons trail by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson against Jack. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Chase. Missed inside. Here's Johnson, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons answers.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach. And a different look here for Detroit. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Johnson in for Martin. Reggie Jackson out there with Lee. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Ilyasova. And it's Smith in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Pistons trail by 5. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He finished with 48 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Johnson with the block. Kicks it to Lee. Nice ball movement by Detroit. He feeds it to Ajinça. Johnson, a wide open look. No good from outside. Nets leading by 5. 1:51 left to play in the first half. In the corner, it's McLemore. Here's Dang. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 1:39 left now here in the second. They set the pick. Jackson kicks to Johnson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Jackson against Jennings. And it's Freak missing.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Johnson in the corner. Shoots it up. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Jennings dishes to Freak. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. And McLemore kicks to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Dishes to Johnson.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Martin's checked in for the Pistons. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Nets. Jack comes in for Brandon Jennings. Jack against Jackson. Takes the 13-footer. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Johnson the screen. 18 feet out. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And he beats.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
So for Brooklyn now, Chase in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Hickson. Then there's Jennings. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Martin can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from 3-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those 3s as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Drummond the screen. The drive by Jackson. Now the dish to Drummond. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 12 points here for Drummond.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Lopez, a screen on Johnson. Johnson, the pass to Chase. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Ilyasova kicks to Martin. Johnson in the corner. Fires for 3. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Nets leading by 7. Pass to Chase. for three, and he gets the bucket. Freak's got 29.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
So for the Nets, Detroit also making some changes. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Drummond. Johnson comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Lee in for Kevin Martin. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Chase. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Freak's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. Outside Jackson. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. A shot by Johnson, no good. Brooklyn's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. And Jack kicks to Freak. Hollis Jefferson passes to Chase. 13 feet away, and that one goes long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
No good from Lee. Brooklyn leading by 14. And Freak throws it down.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
It's Jackson with the drive. He dishes it to Ajinça. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 8th assist here tonight.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And that one's good. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Here's Chase. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Here's Martin. We've got Johnson. Martin is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Ilyasova in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on both. Nets leading by 12. Here's Chase. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And both free throws good from Freak. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Jackson. Drummond with a screen on Jennings. Pass to Martin. Shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 9 assists now tonight. Brooklyn's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Jennings against Jackson. Left side, Martin. And it's good off the glass.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Nets leading by 11. Here's Chase. Rebound Andre Drummond. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Ilyasova. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Nets shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Jennings kicks to Freak. And that one's good. Freak's got 38 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Drummond a screen. 6 to shoot. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 14 points for Andre Drummond.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Feeds to Hickson. Hits the jumper in space. And the Nets lead by 13.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Drummond a screen. Off the pick. The Pistons rebound. Here's Martin. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Pistons trail by 16. Here's Martin. He kicks it to Johnson. Jackson has the open look. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. And that's 12 points for Reggie Jackson.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Jared Jackson is checked in for Brandon Jennings.
Make those looks tougher to get. You're going to give up the drive, but you have to rotate on the weak side.
Nets leading by 13. Here's Chase. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Johnson.
Some fantastic numbers for Freak. 43 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The pass to Martin. And it's blocked by Chase. The kick out to Ilyasova. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The feed now to Jackson. Drummond a screen. Kicks it to Martin. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And here's Freak to the left side wing. Lopez dishes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. 48 points for Freak.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Nets.
They really had it going, Clark. Their offense propelled them.
Yeah, in this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Martin with the bucket.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Hickson a screen on Martin. Chase the pass to Hickson. And Jack kicks to Freak. Detroit with the rebound.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Ilyasova can't hit.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had to go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in the tank, buddy.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.